a phone call and she was speaking negative on CJ and Lexi. She even stated that Kamari doesn't want to be around her dad.
Baby, Kamari told me she don't want to be there.
Vegas is
for CJ.
With CJ?
Mm-hmm. You would think that she got the best lifestyle. She does, but she don't like being with CJ.
Oh,
he barely goes upstairs. The only time he go upstairs is when he go in Kamari's room. That's it.
And
and he don't do that unless he on camera.
Now, Review That with Des has a comment from Nike. She asked her, now Heidi saying Michelle was saying Kamari is uncomfortable around CJ. Kamari ever expressed that to you? Michelle and Heidi fell out, so she's exposing Ish, she said. Well, Nike responds with, hey, love, happy holidays, and no, that's cap as F. She do him like she do me when she don't get her way. She don't be wanting to be around us. She never said he make her uncomfortable. And Kamari has never talked to Michelle for real to even tell her that. Now, Michelle was on a live last night. Now, she did a video apologizing to CJ and Lexi and everyone that she let down. And I did ask her about this comment that Nike made stating that Kamari never even spoke to her. So how did she get that information?
Wait, I have a question. Nike is claiming you've never had contact with Kamari. So how did you know she really doesn't want to be there with you? When I was there for the twins' birthday, in February, Kamari was there.
Make sure you tell the correct story. Because it's chopped and screwed.
And I asked her, how does she like Vegas? And she said she didn't like Vegas. She wanted to go back home.
Why did she want to go back home?
She missed her friends and her family.
Exactly. That's why. It wasn't nothing to do with her father.
No.
It was just she wanted to go home. She was homesick. And as being a child, you get homesick. So she told her grandmother she was homesick. She wanted to go back to Indiana to be with her friends and her grandmother then. She missed her auntie then. That's all she's known all her life. So I believe that.
I don't have a reason to lie on what she said. Now, if she changed her mind since then, kids do that. But at that particular time, that's what she said. Hold on, TT.
But she want to go back to Vegas now because now she made new friends there and she missed them now.
Right. Typical kid behavior. Oh, on the recording, it sounded like you said something about her not wanting to be with CJ. Maybe
I told you that. I told you she mixed and screwed that shit up.
She did big time. Why don't she just play the whole thing without chopping it up? Play all the conversations. If you're gonna, do something, do it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, T-Room, she's wanting her to play the original versions.
With
something
her,
that she won't play.
With her speaking as well.
Yeah. See, they chopped that stuff up and screwed it up. I listened to it, was like, damn, it sounded like she mumbled and then it went into something.
Yeah.
I caught that on a couple of them. But yeah. Listen to it closely, like at T-Room. You can hear it's been mixed, it's been chopped and screwed. Listen to it closely. Because I had to do it myself. Slow it down.
Over and
listen to it.
Like I kept going over and over it, but it was like staticky, like a noisy in the background.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, it wasn't noisy when me and her were speaking. You know what I mean? On either end. Maybe because it was coming off of somebody else's video. I don't know, but can you send me?
I got you, lazy girl. Just wait.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think they made it look like she didn't like her dad. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I got out of it too.
Yeah, because I said that because to make it so bad, all of these conversations that y'all heard, I heard them firsthand, and that's why when I'm listening to them, they not the same way I heard them.
I lost a couple of supporters, but that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay.
But
They
I
want
tell
to
you,
take some chopped up shit and then just, run with that. You want to take some chopped up recordings and just run with it like that, then you never really cared for me in the first place. That's what I say.
okay, well, stop. Don't.
I'm just saying, because
Yeah, but
it's just, yeah.
I tell you, play the original tapes.
That's what
That's
I
what
say.
you do. Play the original things without it being chopped up, screwed, and all the mix-ups. Play the.
Welcome back to Live with Loyalty. You guys, I'm gonna give my commentary on this video. What I'm seeing in this video from CJ So Cool's mom, Michelle, is that she's going backwards. She's trying to retract because she knows she messed up. But she knows also that she was not, she was speaking her truth. So don't go back and retract now. We all know you will be the one. We will also know other people soon will also come out and speak on the things that are not so right there. If a child has spoken to you about something, you have to take heed to it. I do feel, in my opinion, that she knows exactly how her son is. I don't care what nobody says. She knows exactly how her son is because she's the exact same way. I'm going to have to say allegedly, but I'm just saying, we can see through the bull crap. And you got people up there on her panel coaching her and, basically question her as T-Talk is asking questions, because, I would want to know the same thing T-Talk asks, because I don't care how chopped and screwed that audio was. My thing is, why are you talking about the situation, period? Why you have these people name in your mouth? Why do you even bring them up? You know what I'm saying? You really showed your true colors. You've been doing that, but you speaking ill on your son, and then you talk about your granddaughter, in which you have not been a grandmother to neither one of your grandkids. You have the audacity to sit up there and talk about any of your grandkids, anybody that CJ is with or has been with, or anybody kids, when you're not this stand-up woman yourself. This is what's crazy to me. She's not stand-up herself. And if T-Talk was reading the bullcrap like I was reading, then she was reading it right. Because what you're sitting up on that panel and you letting people, hold up, don't say this, don't say that. Basically, you done messed up. You're behind the scenes talking crap, not knowing who you're talking to, who's against you, who's for you. You just an idiot on the internet. We've all been there before, but you got this son, so-called allegedly as big as he's supposed to be on the internet, and you choose to talk down on your son with somebody you barely know. Use your common sense. Use your common sense. Because it's crazy that she would seriously get up there. And then why involve the children? Leave the children out of it. Kamari goes through enough. You don't look. Her mama don't even know exactly how I feel because her mama is a clout chaser. Her mama is out for money herself. She wants the glamorous life herself. You know what I'm saying? So she's not being affectionate to her child in that area, talking about what, you know, if she don't get what she wants. Girl, come on now. I don't care how big of a life you live and how much money you have. Somewhere down there is unhappiness. You can have all the money in the world and still be unhappy, sweetie. And then far as the mom talking about not getting what she want, well, how y'all raising her then? Just to be based off money? You know, not morals, not being a good, upstanding young lady. I don't blame the child, I blame the parents. I blame the parents. And you have the audacity to get on there and say that because she don't get what she want. You ain't never teach your child how to work for what they got, but it don't come easy. Because even being on the internet, it's stressful. That's the thing. You sit up there and you give her what she wants without any discipline or anything behind it. Yeah, I seen when y'all made her because her dad is already going through allegations and situations. So y'all made her get on the internet and take accountability, something neither one of y'all do. Neither one of y'all do. And if a child is seeing you not take accountability and not, you know, stand up when you're wrong and say, I'm wrong. Neither one of y'all do that. Not CJ, not the baby mama. They don't stand up and say that they're wrong. They come on here with lies and more mess and talking about, the baby mama is talking about that they always, you know, basically the ones in the spotlight. No, you're not, sweetheart. Stop. And then when y'all in the spotlight, it seems like everybody is talking good about y'all, and that's what y'all like, when y'all really ain't no good people. You are CJ. I can't do that. I can't say that about the child. That is a child that y'all supposed to be raising. And whether CJ was there or not, you still supposed to raise your child in the right way. Yeah, it takes a village to raise a child, but they need to know that their mother, their parents are doing the same thing too. Not always partying, clubbing, and always gotta have a good time. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get my nails done. I gotta wear skin tight clothes so I can show my fake butt. Like, come on now. Look at what she's paying attention to. Look at what she has to see. You got a narcissist as a dad, a narcissist as a mom. This is crazy. And then you got a grandmom that's a narcissist. It's like she's surrounded by a whole bunch of idiots. And what you see from her, what you get from her, is what you get. Because that's what you're showing her. And I don't want to hear nobody sit up here and talk about, well, CJ try to discipline his children. CJ don't. No, he don't. I don't know what these people are seeing. I don't know what they're seeing. He does not. And it's never too late to save your child, but I can say that I can understand Kamari not want to go to her dad's house for his shenanigans and using these children for clickbait and to, you know, act like, you know, the world is against you. Nobody is against you. You are against you, CJ. This child is tired of going through the bull crowd. This will be a prime example of when a child says, I can't wait till I get grown and move out of this house. Kamari would be one of those kids. And dealing with, she's trying to sit up there and honor y'all as parents. I know how that feels to be put in that situation when you have a parent that ain't shit. Parents that ain't shit. And then you have to sit up there and you have to honor them. She has the nerve to literally get on here. Your excuse for everything is that she can't get what she wants. Why can't Kamari speak on why she don't want to be around her daddy? Everybody's speaking for Kamari. She was respecting everything. And then here come Michelle come out and talk about how she don't want to be with her daddy. Now you telling this little girl story. And she ain't even telling. Just like your son. Your son does the same crap. This dude, I don't care what nobody says. This dude is not a good dude. Yeah, I'm clapping because it's that serious. This dude is not a good dude. And I think this young girl knows her parents are not good parents. I think she knows that. And I don't care how many times they come on the internet trying to act like that they're so holier than thou, like we're good parents. No, you're not. You're not. And stop coming on the internet lying, think we supposed to believe it. You're sitting like in where were you even? Were you in the club even saying that? She don't talk to Michelle. You don't know what children do. Children move in silence if they want people to know things. You don't know. And then look at the messy grandmama. I can't even call her no grandmother. That is not a grandmother. And she tried to act so innocent. I told you, Michelle, I don't fall for none of your crowd. Now, see, I ain't finna be sitting up here calling you your name and what you used to do and all that. I'm telling you straight forward, you are full of it. You're full of it. You know exactly what you do. You know, I'm telling you, being in those streets will teach you a lot. And she was there in those streets. And I'm just being honest. Not to down anybody. And I'm telling you, she knows what she's doing. And then you got the hype people on a panel love to sit up there and try to, that's not what she meant. That's not what she be. Like I said, I don't care how that stuff was chopped and screwed or whatever. Sweetheart, you shouldn't have even been speaking on that from the beginning. Just for that, I would not speak to you. I would not deal with you. You'll be another person in the past. Just for speaking on my name. Now, see, I don't care nothing about no adult that you spoke about. Just the child. Because the child is innocent. Why bring her up? Why bring her up? The internet can be very, very cruel. You see, royalty family had to deal with all that. They still dealing with stuff today. And they don't even try to push it there that how Kamari is or how she being. Royalty them don't speak on that stuff. They just like, who is that? Because they don't want to speak on that child. They don't want that child to go through the stuff like what they got to go through. But everybody is so ill will on royalty and her family. But somehow anything attached to royalty and CJ has to be brought up. When it's about CJ, royalty always has to be brought up. I can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But they have painted royalty, her children, in such a bad light to where I think a lot of people are opening their eyes. And if it ain't open now, look at how the mother, CJ So Cool's mother, is doing things and moving, talking about her own son. You know what their motive was, but the tables are turning. The tables are turning because Royalty and her family are good people, but it's coming out about the people that tried to destroy that family. You know, she don't even know Royalty. What's crazy to me, you don't even know Kamari. You barely know the other baby mama. You barely know, what is that girl name? Lexi. You barely know your own son to be speaking on him like that. To be speaking on his children like that. This lady is way too much, and then gets up that would get me. She gets up there on her panel and try to act so innocent. Oh, I didn't know. I thought I heard. Like, it got louder. Girl, come on now. Come on now. Chopped and screwed. You know what? I wish that lady would put the whole thing out. You probably said more. People don't understand. We can read in between the lines even if the stuff is chopped and screwed. Like, come on now. It's just in our favor. It's allegedly at the end of the day. But we can read in between the lines because, first of all, you shouldn't have opened your mouth. You shouldn't have. Apologizing for what? What you apologizing? What are you apologizing for? Your truth. You know, like you said on your panel, I ain't gonna lie about that. Like, but you apologizing for your truth. Who does that? Stand in your freaking truth. Stand in your truth. I'm so tired of her acting so innocent. You know you're not innocent. You know you're not innocent. And talking about if I was low down, I would with Lexi. We know Lexi. We know what Lexi does. We know how she is. Her day is coming. You know, it ain't no surprise to us. But to sit up there and just talk about them behind, you think you was talking about them behind the scenes, but it ended up coming out. It ended up coming out. And there's nothing but truth to what you were saying, but now you want to backtrack. Simply, Michelle, yeah. And I didn't even have to come to your page, thank God, to give you any views for that. But yeah. This crazy. It's crazy. You know, you just gonna be, hopefully you're smart enough to be mindful of talking to these people, because the same people on your panel could be those type of people too. So you better watch it. They all good with you now. Talking up, don't say this and don't say that. I told you they were gonna chop and screw it. Oh my God. As if the internet is dumb. Oh my God. But I seriously hope the tea room read between the lines and knew it was come on now. That's some bull. What we heard is what we heard. Okay, so don't try to backtrack now, Simply Michelle. Don't try to backtrack now. So, guys, Thank you for watching my video, and thank you for listening to my commentary. I will be back with another video. Peace.